Hi. So, sorry for the lighting. I don't have much light to work with here, so it may seem a little dark. But anyway, I just wanted to discuss a topic with you guys. This was brought up by a friend of mine a few weeks ago, and yes, to answer that question, I do have friends. Anyway, so I just wanted to discuss with you guys a topic. Now, yeah, guess what? It's about being Asian. So, I don't know why, and not just Asians experience this, but any ethnicity, whether you're Indian or African American, whatever. I don't know why, but get asked this question quite often, to my surprise, and even by other Asians, namely, for example, my parents. But say, for example, I met, the relatives of a former girlfriend that while I was dating her, and one of the things they asked me was if I knew, let's just say, a Philip Wong, which I don't, or I just made that name up, I know. But they asked me a random Asian, I'm assuming Asian guy's name, and asked me if I knew who he was. Now, obviously I didn't. And their reasoning was, well, he's Korean too, so you must know him, right? Well, let's take a look here. There are, I don't know, millions, billions of Koreans, let alone Asians in this world. You expect me to know this one person that you randomly named? Chances are no. I mean, I know we give off this vibe in a lot of, I don't know, TV shows or whatnot that we Asians are a very tight community, but really, not that tight. Seriously. You gonna name some random Asian, chances are I'm not gonna know who they are. Now, there are even some cases that they try to make like, oh, well, they live in, say I was living in Boston, Massachusetts at the time. Their argument was, well, they live in Boston, Massachusetts too. You must know them, right? Still no. Sorry, but I don't know who you're talking about. Now I know there's that freak coincidence that maybe I do, but again, odds are I don't know who it is. It's even more funny because I've experienced this from other Asians as well. And, some other friends that I have that are Asian have experienced this as well. For example, my friend was telling me that her hairdresser, who is Filipino, she's Filipino as well, her hairdresser asked her where in the state she's from. So she told her she was from the South Side. And her hairdresser asked her again, oh, so do you know such and such? In which she replied, no, I don't. The hairdresser's argument was, well, aren't you Filipino? That person's Filipino too. Don't you know them? Still no. And then she asked, or then my friend asked the hairdresser, has your friend ever even been in the South Side of the state? In which the hairdresser replied, no. So it prompted her to think, well, what exactly, again, made you think that I would even know this person? Really, it's just one of those odd things you experience every day. Me, myself, surprisingly, I know, I say surprisingly because it would be surprisingly to all of you. But me personally, I only know literally a handful of Asians, like maybe that many, or at least friends with that many. The rest are really, you can go all across the map with ethnicities. It's funny because whenever I see my dad after a while, and the first thing he asks me, "So, do you have any friends that are Korean or Asian?" It's like, "Yeah." "Oh, how many?" "Just a few." It's the first thing he asks me every time I see him. How many Asian friends do you have? How many Korean friends do you have, for that matter? Oh well, something I get over eventually, I guess. But sorry, this was one of those I just need to rant about these random topics. Just get it out there. Anyway, if you've experienced anything similar, please let me know. I doubt a lot of people are watching this at this point. But if you have anything, please, again, let me know. Feel free to thumb me, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel like doing. If you just feel like watching this video and having a laugh, well, I'm glad you are. But anyway, hope to see you all again soon. Have a good one.